Welcome to the Issue Crew. It's the show where we all have issues, both with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riley, of course, joined by a wacky cast of characters, as usual. Warficus.
Greetings.
Greetings. Gingy is here.
Yo.
And special guest, Centipede.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Never before seen on the show, Centipede.
New character.
The new character that was unlocked.
She has a cool YouTube channel called Sonic the Centipede.
Get a couple miles closer. Like,
hey, what was I saying? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out what Jim was saying, but he was in a different
I thought you were
tri-state area with his microphone, so it didn't get it. It's not even gonna try.
All right. Shit, my fucking.
Honestly, I don't even remember what I fucking said.
Wait, what crashed?
My OBS.
Already?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that happens.
I have a laptop from the Stone Age that has been beaten into submission, so it's not the best, but.
All right, let's hope we don't have to use it because it's gonna sound terrible. But I'll run the backup. Somebody say something. I'm trying to double. I don't want to say anything, but I figured somebody would say something.
Hello, Riley.
We were doing a podcast.
Greetings, Riley.
I don't know what. We already said hi.
Yeah,
it's your show.
Yeah,
you're supposed to start it.
Yeah. I'm supposed to start it, but I assumed if I went silent for a minute, somebody would say something. I'm doing this show with other people for a reason.
What other people? It's just you.
Everyone go subscribe to youtube.com/@Sonic the Centipede. I have a video out. Click on it. Click on the video. It's the best video.
Whoa. I can't believe it.
Don't click his video. It's awful.
I'm shocked.
Did you say his? Oh my gosh.
How dare.
Look.
Delete Warficus from life.
Real.
Look,
I don't know any women.
Well, now you do, bitch. Get used to it.
Shit.
Damn it. I've gone this long without ever having to
ruin myself. 18 year streak.
18-year no woman streak.
Fuck.
I have never met a woman. I don't know they exist. That was the only day of school that I ever missed.
I think we found the new intro for the podcast.
That's our new theme song. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing that. Sorry.
It might be in the top 3. You know, the number one, being All I Want for Christmas is a chinchilla.
I do want a chinchilla though.
I don't want a chinchilla. I don't even think I really wanted one then. I think it was just a weird phase.
Is there an issue format anymore, or is it just literally just freeform hour?
No, there is an issue format inside. We just don't Centipede. We just don't have to we just don't fucking rush things. We want to fucking chat for a little bit at the beginning of our show. You fucking piece of shit.
It seems like I feel like it's pretty obvious that we don't have anything to chat about.
I just misgendered someone. That's what you gained here.
Yeah, that's all we've got.
Well, we were in the middle of a conversation, and there was 1 second of silence, and you were like, "So are we? What was the format here?"
What is the format here? Right?
The format is we talk about.
It seems like most of the times I'm on here, the format is shitting on the format.
Yeah. The format is weird because everybody else has been convinced we have this little beginning phase where we talk shit, and that's like a dedicated
You seem to
segment.
be convinced we have a
no
beginning phase.
I'm not the one. We do that sometimes. We can chat a little bit, but Mo seems convinced that Mo in particular really seemed convinced that that's a dedicated segment.
Oh, now you're putting all this on Mo.
Yeah, here's the segment where we just talk before the issues, and it's no, we just do that sometimes naturally because we're friends who just talk sometimes. But we don't. It's not a dedicated. It's Captain Blackbread who's only listening. He says.
Oh, okay. All right.
So don't. Jeez, he's just trying to fucking come in here incognito, and you're just fucking throwing him to the wolves. You're just telling everybody. But folks, last week on the program, I was gonna say we, but I suppose other people who were not me discussed some issues, and we got to talk about who's the victor.
The fuck is an issue?
Good question, folks.
Who
Who
Wait.
are you?
Who are you?
Where am I? Who am I?
Why am I?
This show's
hold on.
awful. What the fuck?
I'm on a show.
You're just a hater. This is the greatest show ever created. This is
Yeah, I
already the
do
best
hate
episode of the
things.
podcast.
You're right.
What other episode of this podcast has the centipede on?
There's centipedes
YouTubers
on it.
2, that other one that I don't remember what it was.
I'll speed through the results quick. Wally
You're
is
doing
Wally
speed?
fatphobic? Is Wally fatphobic? The
Yes.
general.
No,
The vote was
that was a long time ago. That was not this show.
Welcome back to episode 5 of Insufferable Social Media Disagreement
Wow.
the podcast. We're back.
How exciting. But folks, this is the issue crew, of course, and last week the issues were fake infractions, outsourcing community managers, still expecting to be surprised, and late paychecks. And the winner, with the one and only vote on the evening, is fake paychecks. Or not fake paychecks, late paychecks. Fake paychecks would be a pretty big
Were
issue.
you the one and only vote?
You have a fake paycheck? What?
yeah, fake paycheck. No, late paychecks.
Hey,
Gingy's
yo.
issue has won the day.
Huzzah!
Well,
a fake paycheck is what the members of the issue crew get.
Yeah, I don't get paid for this.
No.
He gives us fucking Monopoly money, but he scribbles out Mr. Monopoly's face on it, and he has that cartoon face of himself on there. So it's Riley Bucks that he pays us.
Riley Bucks. Yeah.
It's gonna be like that bit from Mike Tyson Mysteries where you're gonna find out like the Mo gets paid. Everybody's like, "What? You get paid?" And he's just like, "You never asked." Well, Captain Blackbread says his check for hosting bounced, and Centipede said, "I'm gay." Good contribution.
Yeah, really stellar show today, guys.
Warp is just like trying to get me to quit again.
Yeah.
that's Warp's bit, is to just try to like.
I just hate you.
Wait, did you quit the show?
Yeah, he quit.
I quit
forever.
I quit the episode.
He spent close to almost 2 hours
what happened?
before he finally left.
He spent 2 hours crying about
we
how
weren't
he
supposed to
didn't want
talk
to do
about
the show
that
anymore.
Okay.
And we're all telling him, go, just leave. And then he does. And
we
here
weren't
he is
supposed
the
to
next
talk
week.
about that.
Do you want to know the funny part about all that you're fucking missing out on?
Yeah.
What?
He was like, "Is somebody just hosted?"
No.
And then he was about to fucking leave.
I
And
never said,
I raised
to
my
be
hand.
clear, to be extremely clear, I never said it's somebody hosted. I said Mo Diggity hosted. And you were like,
then
what
Mo
if I
didn't want to.
hosted?
That's what I'm saying. And then you're like, "Oh, nope,
feels-
veto."
Feels
Absolutely
like I'm
not.
listening on like some secret drama that I'm not supposed to hear.
It's not even drama. It's just Riley needs to learn when to take a break.
You know, what happened last week is I told Mo Diggity to host the show. And then Gingy volunteered to host the show. And then that drove me to try to host the show myself because I did not want to allow that to happen. And then ultimately,
you can just feel the trust
If I was in
behind
your
the scenes,
position and
ladies and
Gingy
gentlemen.
was on my show, I would do the same.
And then ultimately,
Oh,
I
goddamn, what'd I do to
ultimately
you?
I ended up not hosting the show. Made it very clear when I left that I wanted Mo Diggity to do it. And then Mo's like, "Hey Gingy, do you want to do it?" And then Gingy's
like,
and then
"Fuck yeah."
Gingy's like, "Not anymore. I'm sad and everybody hates me." And then he asked Captain Blackbread and he did it. So
Honestly, I wasn't even sure that show was real. It felt like kind of a fever dream.
For all I know, it isn't real because I definitely did not listen to it. I just
Same.
did the things and sent it out. I listened to the first 10 minutes, where I found out that Gingy had a bonk noise from his keyboard that was reported to him directly, and that he continued to type and not mute himself throughout the whole show.
It was a good episode.
That's some Insight Zoidberg behavior.
But folks,
I feel like every podcast with you that I've been on in like the past year has some fucking like weird noise in the background, like jingling keys or some shit from my mic.
it's performance art at this point. You just find a new silly noise to have every time.
It's really funny.
Can't wait until later when there's like a cymbal crashing in the background of
Someone's gonna get maracas.
It started out with the one time that I was Snapple that I like dropped a bottle on the floor or something, and it was like it sounded like my room exploded because of my microphone, and I thought it was really funny.
You know, I used to be like a really heavy
just
drinker,
imagining like
and like I'd be on mic and like, you know, being drunk, I'd knock a bunch of bottles over, and people like were talking about calling an ambulance because of how
Holy
fucking
shit.
loud it was.
Dude, Jesus, I never got anything like that.
Well,
no one loved me.
You know, when 6 bottles fall over in a fucking CS:GO call.
There's no way that never happened to me.
Yeah, Centipede's just trying to enjoy some nice, fresh, iced tea drink. What is a Snapple? Is it like an iced tea?
No, it's like a fruity drink.
Okay, so a nice fruity beverage.
Yeah.
Just knocking all your stuff around. What a silly thing to do. But folks, we gotta do issues, folks. And Centipede's gotta go last, of course, because he's the guest. And somebody's gotta go first.
What? That doesn't make sense.
That's how it works. The guest goes last. The guest gets to play us out.
Okay.
But to play us in, Worf, hit us with it.
What?
It's your issue, buddy. You're going first.
People who hate people who play metagame. Okay?
Let's say metagame haters. I think you've named it stupidly.
Yeah, metagame haters. That's a good way of putting it. Every game I play, there is always a group of people that get their ass completely stomped and then call you bad for playing what works.
Games such as the one you're playing right now, which is, I assume, the mouse clicking I'm hearing.
I'm playing a tier 4 deck, and people still get mad at me for playing the meta. I'm sorry that your Blue Eyes does not work.
Oh, you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
Yes. I'm sorry your Blue Eyes Dragon deck from fucking 2001 does not stand up to the might of Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast.
Listen, man,
However,
I just wanna bust out I just wanna be my favorite character, Jaden Yuki, and I just wanna bust out my elemental heroes.
See, Hero is actually viable. Did you know that? It's a deck. You know what is not a decent deck? Blue Eyes.
Pokemon.
We're not talking about Pokemon. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know what isn't a decent deck? Dark Magician. Do you know what
is better though?
Do you know what people always cry about?
Because it's playing Yu-Gi-Oh. What do people always cry about?
People who play decks that are good. It's always.
I mean, that's the case in like any game, isn't it? Like, you're using the thing that's good, and that sucks because I'm losing to you.
If I wanted to lose, I'd play what you're playing, buddy.
Is this like a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast? Like, does everyone who listens to this podcast play Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, I don't think so.
I know literally nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh except I watched Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged when I was like 4.
This is not a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, but incidentally, everyone in this call except for you has played Yu-Gi-Oh to some degree.
Yeah, it's just there's a high amount of homosexuals in the Yu-Gi-Oh community.
Okay.
In fact, one might say to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you must be gay. So, I'm just saying.
requirement, really.
Yeah, honestly.
Me and Gingy have to turn in our straight cards.
I
Yep.
gotta start playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's great.
That's
But yeah,
that's the process at the beginning of the
Play
Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Yu-Gi-Oh
We have to shuffle our
Like-
deck and then give the straight card always ends up on the top, and we have to give it to the referee. And
But yeah,
It's like how
surrender it.
you it's like how you can't have the N-word pass unless you joke I can't make.
I really like that. It could be anything, really. Any number of things.
Alright.
But this
What's your other
issue.
issue? This issue sucks.
what the fuck?
Shut up,
It's every
Centipede.
game.
Yeah,
It's literally every single game.
I feel like people who hate on the metagame just like then don't play
They
the
can't
game.
play.
Then don't
suck.
play the game competitively. Like the people who it's just like yeah, they're gonna play the way that that's gonna make you win. Like that's how it works. You develop the way
Blame
to
the
make you
fucking
win.
devs for making this deck work. God.
They develop the way to make you win, and then the other guys are like, "What? What? He's doing that? You can't do
I
that.
can't keep up with that.
You can't do that because that's better than what I'm doing, and we can't have that."
It's everything. And it's like every game nowadays is like that because there's, for some reason, these group of people who want to play competitive games but don't want to be competitive about it.
Yeah, I see this in the Pokemon community from time to time. You know, the thing about the metagame haters in the Pokemon community is what happens is I play singles, and the singles Pokemon competitive community is fan run entirely because all the
Oh my
official
gosh.
Centipede, shut the fuck up. The whole
Pokemon is so good, dude.
it's so great. I love it so
I
much.
love you, Misty.
I love you,
I
Misty.
love you so much.
I wanna tell you what I'm feeling, but I don't know how to stop.
Anyway, so it's completely fan operated. So what will happen is the metagame haters will be so loud that they'll win. Like shit will just get banned in the singles Pokemon competitive scene because too many people were like, "Oh, you can't do that. It's too good." And like sometimes it's true. So sometimes there are. I'm not saying literally every time they ban a thing, it's wrong and it's stupid and it's this phenomenon, but a lot of it is. Like,
Well, yeah, it's and always like strategies that are like they're strong, sure, but they're usually pretty fun to play with and against get banned. And then what's left? Oh, the worst thing on the fucking planet.
you took away my funds, so I have
Wrecking Gingy?
There was a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. It didn't really have a name. It was centered around a card called Mystic Mine, and basically what happened.
I fucking hate that goddamn card.
Yeah, and basically what happened was people complained so much about one of the most interesting metagames in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! That the only deck viable left was Mystic Mine Control.
Magical Mystery Cure.
I mean, that's basically what it was.
You want to know?
like
You want to know what
Magical
my
Mystery.
main deck is in Yu-Gi-Oh that I've actually won
Welcome
tournaments
to
with?
a new episode of the Brony Initiation Podcast. I'm Demi.
I'm gonna be forced to fucking server mute Centipede for the duration of this issue.
I mean, I have Gingy muted, so fair enough.
Damn.
No, that's not. We can't have that. You gotta unmute Gingy. There's a
Oh,
strict
okay.
policy.
Okay.
Yeah, don't be mean to Gingy.
There's a strict no muting people you're on the podcast with policy.
Can I just like turn his volume down a bit?
Am I too loud for you? Or did you legitimately have me muted?
I think she's saying that any volume you would speak would be too loud. I think
How
that's
about
the bit.
how about like 10%?
yeah. What about like 2 volume? How about that?
All right, we'll do it. All right, 2.
Yeah, turn him up, pump him way up.
Okay.
Turn him up to
200.
200%.
Oh god. Oh, he muted himself. Let's go. Yes, I've done one good thing today.
Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of a distinction to draw too. To be fair, is like the difference between like it's kind of like it's like the perfect turd. I'll know it when I see it situation to make a Grand Theft Auto 5 reference. Like the difference between just like metagame complainers and like shit that actually needs to be addressed.
Yeah, and like a lot of times games will crater themselves listening to these people. What was it? Very niche gaming history, but Battleborn, if you remember that. There was a lot of meta complaining in that game, and let me tell
The
you,
fuck
towards
is a
the end,
Battleborn?
it was that game that
Is it on
lost
the
to Overwatch.
PlayStation 2?
Yeah, no, it was the game that came out next to Overwatch that was cratered by people comparing it to Overwatch. No, what also cratered that game is they made a lot of changes to characters that made the game feel god-awful to play.
Is it on the PlayStation 3?
I think it was PS3,
No,
PC,
it
and
came out.
Xbox.
Wasn't it during like the initial launch of the Xbox One?
Yeah, it was right when Overwatch was coming out.
PS3 would be my favorite console if it had more good games.
No, Centipede's just gaslighting herself into thinking she likes the PS3 because she bought one and wants to justify that purchase.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that
no, no.
happened.
Like, no, I'm literally criticizing it right now. I'm saying it's not that good. It would be great if it had more good games.
I feel like the PS3 has a pretty insane amount of games. Really, it's just when it comes to exclusives, perhaps I suppose.
I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just because I only get stuff at game stores, but like I feel like every game is just like a brown game. Like
What's a brown game?
like Uncharted and The Last of Us and Tomb Raider and
What
Are you
does
not a fan? Are you
brown
not a
mean?
fan of The Last of Us at all, Centipede?
The Last of Us is the worst. The Last of Us is the worst game ever. It belongs in the trash. I hate everything about it.
Well, that's
It's awful.
a hot take. What don't you like about it?
I don't. I hate. I just. Okay, the gameplay I find boring and also like does not fit well with the story in my opinion. Like it clashes
Okay.
with like the narrative a lot, and the narrative is horrible because Ellie and like Joel is just like whatever. Ellie has zero personality at all.
You know,
Just yeah.
honestly, to a point, I'll agree with you in the sense that Ellie has no fucking personality, especially in part 2. Because, like, all she's gunning for is revenge, and even then, at that fucking point, you know, you essentially fucking went no contact with Joel. And now you're all pissed off and butthurt because he fucking got killed.
It seems like The Last of Us is just like I don't know much about the plot and whether Centipede is right or whether 99% of the rest of the world is right about whether that plot is good or not. But what I do know is that it is wrapped in a game that's gameplay seems to be a pretty by the numbers like shooter actiony game.
Yeah. And it
Uh,
doesn't fit with the narrative at all. It's like this super like serious like dramatic story, and then it's like, oh, where it's over the card.
You know, it's
shooting
a
zombies
CW,
now. Okay,
like it's like a CW normie television
exactly.
TV show made into a video game.
And I will say a lot of my hatred towards it does stem from how much people like just endlessly like, especially when it was like, you know, like in the mid 2010s when everyone was like, oh my god, it's the greatest game ever made. Like this is what proved that video games are art. Like all that. Like I hate those people so much.
Ouch, yeah.
Kind of clouded my enjoyment a little bit.
that's fair too.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're off topic. Go back to Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever.
Metagame haters. Anything else to say about metagame haters? Warficus.
If you don't play the best shit and lose, it's your fault. Simple as.
Right, but then you can get some hilarious moments when you beat the top tier shit with
Oh yeah,
basic
good luck.
shit.
Do it. Fuck yeah.
I
But-
have.
But like,
I got people legit mad.
but that's like cool. You're cool and you do that.
Yeah,
But when you don't do that, you suck.
Yeah, the difference is people doing that for like fun on purpose versus people doing that just because that's how they know how to play the game and they don't want to
Fair
learn
enough.
better ways. Like you know what you're doing. You're not gonna get beat and then be like, "What the fuck, man? Why is he allowed to do that?" But anyway, folks, I think
I feel like how Worf felt when me and you were talking about the PCP before this podcast started.
yeah,
But I
just
that
didn't
have
feel
no idea
anyway.
what's
I was
going
playing
on.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
that
It's
that, that
great.
that happens sometimes on the show Centipede. That's why we have a different topic for each person. Because then you know you're going to be able to talk about your topic because it's yours.
Yeah.
But speaking of topics, it's time for another one. And
The show is actually good. I don't know if it's just because I'm on, but this is good so far.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Gingy, hit us with an issue.
I guess biggest issue I've had at least this last week or so
Did you
has
say
been
it's the biggest issue in the universe?
Yeah.
You mean were you
no,
gonna
it's
say
got to be
biggest
the
problem in the universe?
largest issue
Yeah.
in the multiverse.
That's
In
not
the
it either.
multiverse. Wait, did it go even further? Is it the multiverse now?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
be the
it's the
sequel.
multiverse
Did
now.
we expand?
That'll-
Did we expand now that the issue crew is the name? Now is it the multiverse now?
Yeah, we've left the universe. We're done with that shit. It's time for the multiverse.
Whoa. It's gone digital.
We've left the galaxy. We're skipping over the universe for copyright reasons. We're in the multiverse, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Anyways.
babe.
Anyway, my issue is delayed inventory updates.
Okay.
And granted, it can go, like you can take that concept and then move it anywhere else. But specifically this last week, my 8-year-old or soon to be 8-year-old came up to me and he, expressed some
knew you
interest
had
in
kids.
fucking.
What do you mean? What?
You just give off that vibe, like the dad that does podcasts.
He is the pod.
You know?
He is the dad caster.
Literally, like the dad with all the tattoos that does podcasts and plays video games.
This is an established archetype. Do you know of other people?
Yes, like if you ever search like what are the like if you try to find anyone's opinions on like a video game console on YouTube, it's always like tatted up dads who play video games and have fancy microphones.
You
Well,
say,
there you
yeah,
have it.
Gingy missed the boat on the fancy microphone part.
Anyways, go on.
My child had expressed interest in getting into Mega Man, and more specifically, the Battle Network series of Mega Man. So I tried looking down or looking
you-
up.
Did
What?
you go shut up, bitch? Mega Man X is better.
Hell
I did
yeah!
not,
Hell yeah!
because in my opinion, Battle Network's better than X, but I still like X a lot. I tried looking for a local copy, and I went to GameStop. I fucking typed in shit. I even called ahead of time, and I had the fucking GameStop person say, "Yeah, we have one in stock." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I drive down because granted this was during the day, so while the
Your
kid was
first mistake was going to GameStop.
right,
That's true.
I tried calling the local stop, the local game stores first. No one had a physical copy, and so my last resort was GameStop before I went on fucking Amazon. GameStop said, "Oh yeah, we have it in stock." And by the time I get there, the lady was like, "Yeah, we never did. I don't know why our system or whoever talked to you on the phone said that we had it in stock because we never did." I'm like, "Oh, well that's pretty messed up. Is there anything I can do?" Like, "Oh, we can mail it to you." I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I had enough points. Honestly, I knocked $20 off of the price for the game, so like I can't complain too much, but update your goddamn shit so this kind of situation doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's the strangest thing. An incel convention came through town, and now there's no physical copies of Mega Man Battle Network. I don't know what happened to them all.
It's like
Real.
it's like those YouTubers who buy all the Pokemon cards from Walmart. Some guy just came in and bought them all.
Yeah, just two virgins with nothing else to do. We're like,
Yeah, Demigloom.
okay, that's one. Who's the other?
Demigloom and Negative XP. They made
Oh wow, two sides
Yeah,
of the.
they went together.
two sides of the. Were you gonna say two sides of the same coin?
Yeah, two sides of the same coin. You know,
Two sides of the same disc.
there's a trans
Both
a
trans.
trans musician and a transphobic musician. Two sides of the same
Yeah. Real.
coin. Yeah, I don't know if I've
A
ever.
good
I don't know.
musician
musician and a
never
bad
coming
musician,
back.
two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever ran into delayed inventory updates, and thank God, because that would be annoying as fuck. Like,
I've had a more significant problem with delayed updates, and there's been a national shortage of certain medications, and I'm not going to go into specifics, but my child has one of those said medications, and it's been a fucking nightmare getting fucking prescriptions filled. And I'm calling every fucking pharmacy, and I have one again said, yeah, we have that in stock. Like, okay, cool. So I get off the phone with them. I call my son's doctor's office and say, hey, the pharmacy on ABC Street has some in stock. So they'll send the fucking prescription over, right, to get that shit filled. And I get a like text message saying, "Yeah, sorry, ABC Pharmacy does not have this medication in stock. Please give us a call." Like, you got to be fucking kidding me! I literally just talked to you, motherfuckers. You said you have them in stock. It's fucking annoying. Like, we're so technologic that can't fucking talk.
Well, it's like this shit keeps getting stolen, right? Like it never
That
gets
too.
knocked out of the system because people just steal shit. I used to work for a Home Depot, and that was what happened. Like people would constantly call asking if we had something. We'd be like, "Yeah, it's in the system." No, it got stolen a week ago, and no one noticed.
Oh shit!
see, what Jimmy? All the Adderall has gone missing. What happened to it? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I've been awake for 7 days, and I didn't see anybody take it. So,
well, there was that naked homeless guy, but I thought the cops dealt with him.
what happened to all the sleeping pills?
I mean, those are the like. It's been statistically shown that the worst thieves at a business are your own employees.
That's true. You gotta imagine those pharmacists are popping a couple before they put them in the bottle. Just,
are you kidding?
taking
They're
a whole variety
mixing
pack
their own
and-
psychedelics.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I take this one anti-worm medication combined with this one AIDS medication,
I'm gonna see some demons
gonna
tonight.
see some shit.
What was the problem again?
Delayed
was doing too
inventory
much Adderall.
updates.
No, that is a fucking shit issue, though. And it may all these things.
You mean the shit to have happened to you, not that it's a shit issue, like a bad one that Gingy brought up.
No, it's shit to have happened to you. It's like, why do you even bother going to stores anymore? You just buy this shit online. They always have it.
No, you go to local game stores because it's fun. You browse and shit. If you're actually looking for a specific game, then obviously order it. But fun to browse game stores. Fun
Is it?
activity.
Is it
Yeah.
really that fun?
No, it is. No, I
It can
agree.
Because you never
mean, if
know
you-
what you're gonna fucking find when you go in.
Stop
the
being
stores.
a little bitch.
I mean, I can go to the Steam page and I have curated
Oh
searching.
my god!
way
Have
better.
you never left your house?
No, I've gone to game
Do you
stores.
just
It's
think
not
that? Do you
that
just
fun.
think that are you just like? You sound like one of those guys that is like, well, why would I go there when I can just look at a Google image?
Well, why not?
For me, that's like going there is like that's what I say about like taking pictures. Like I don't want to take pictures of stupid shit because it's
Yeah.
like I can look at a picture of this
Why?
on Google. I'm just here to see it in real life, and that's an experience
Yeah.
I want to have.
I hate this whole mini issue. This is one of my issues, but I hate this whole picture culture where everyone has to snap pictures of everything that they like and everything in their life. Just live, be a human.
Yeah, it's like it seems like
Stop.
taking. What's the point of like taking a picture of anything? Like we went to somewhere in Florida. There is a Monkey Island. I'm sure you could do some research and figure out where this is.
Well, the whole it
But
used
there's
to
an
be like
island. There's some monkeys on the island. And you can go there and you can look at the monkeys. And I went there with my mother on an excursion one day. And she asked me to go and take pictures of the Monkey Island for her, while we were sitting up at the bar.
Hey Riley, did you escape from Monkey Island?
Yes, I escaped from Monkey Island. And I didn't even say anything, but in my mind I'm like, what would be the point of that at all? If I go take the pictures for you, you're not even over there looking at the islands, then what are even the point of the pictures? Look them up. Like the point of being here is that you're here and you can look at them in real life. I would
Is that
understand
really the point?
I would understand taking a
does it really matter though? You're gonna die.
That's fair. I would understand taking a video.
Bro, I zoned out,
and-
dude. What are we talking about? What do you mean? What
don't
does
know.
it matter? We're gonna die?
Just
What?
go to fucking
What
Monkey
happened?
Island. Who gives a shit? There's monkeys there. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's way more fun
I understand
than going to
taking-
GameStop? Go to an antique store and get something actually interesting.
That's fair. I understand taking little videos of stuff if you're adding something to it. But just taking pictures is annoying. I don't know, man. Whatever. This has nothing to do with delayed inventory updates. You want the shit, and they don't have it, even though it says they do. And that's the bottom line. Anything else to say, Gingy?
No.
Great. Riley, go.
Shit, it is my turn, huh?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I ruined your issue, Gingy. I don't know what I started.
I did. I ruined it.
Yeah,
With
true.
the whole,
Fuck you. Why did you do
Well,
that?
you did. You did ruin it because you're the one that started being a little bitch about game stores. I was just being cool and talking about how game stores are cool.
Yeah.
And you came in here ooh, why don't you just buy it online?
Why don't you?
My issue, folks, is forgetting to ask for things when you order food.
Oh god, that is
issues
awful.
are all weird.
This
They're
is
paragraph-long issues.
Don't worry about it. What do you
I
mean? The two
I
this
came up with quick, snappy slogans for both of my issues. Okay, I was deliberating about my appearance all day.
Insight. What do you mean? Mine is a cumbersome paragraph. That's true. The other two are 2 words and 3 words. Where are you getting that all of the issues are like this?
Worf was like,
oh yeah, I fixed
people
Worf's.
saying that hacking is not good. Some people that are against hacking in the best hack, some crazy
What?
and you had to correct him to make it short.
Okay, fucking genius. Then what's a better name for this?
Play metagame.
What's a better
People
name
that
for this
get
issue?
mad at people who play metagame. That was the name.
Yeah, exactly.
It was great. It was a great issue. Fuck you.
What's a better name? I couldn't think of anything shorter for this issue. It's forgetting to ask for things when you order food. You order imagine if you will, you go into an establishment, perhaps a Subway, let's say.
Oh
Forgetful
no, ew.
food orders.
Fucking
There you
corn
go.
syrup.
Forgetful
up
food
with one.
orders. I don't know if that quite works.
Why
Anyway,
not? Forgetting to order things when you get food. Forgetful food orders.
Forgetful food orders. I don't know. I'm keeping my stupid cumbersome name. So you go to a Subway, right? And you order a sandwich, and you
First
know
mistake.
first mistake. You know what sandwich you want. You get that sandwich. You get the bread you want. You ask for
I know
all
what
this.
sandwich I want, and it's not from Subway.
Yeah, I know. So you get the sandwich. You get all the stuff you want in your sandwich. You get the fucking vegetables you want in your sandwich. You get your sandwich. You leave, and then you open up that sandwich, and immediately you didn't think about this while you were up there, but immediately you open up the sandwich and and regret flashes in your mind, and you're like, oh fuck, I forgot to ask for mustard on this sandwich. And it
Mustard
it
on my
ruins the
sandwich.
whole fucking sandwich experience. You're expecting you
Whole sandwich.
you go in there and you're like, I want this type of sandwich, and I as a person know that when I get this type of sandwich I want this stuff on it. But if you forget one of those things, it's like, this is an incomplete experience now. Like, I'm eating this fucking dang ass sandwich, doesn't even have any mustard on it. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here?
I love the idea that this is your proposal for the largest issue in the galaxy. Like, this is it.
We have to chronicle every issue, okay?
Every
This is
issue in
This is
history.
the largest issue in the southern Bermuda area, okay?
the
I don't
largest
believe
issue
that's true,
in
but
fucking Nantucket. I was just trying to think of like a
the
random
largest
city.
issue in the last week of Riley's life.
Yes, exactly. 'Cause it's like
This is the largest issue in your local Subway.
The largest issue.
The largest issue
no.
at your local Subway.
Yeah. I think. Okay, Riley,
You know
stop me if
why?
you've heard this
Because
one.
did you make some poor like wage slave's life hell? Be like, you forgot my mustard.
No, I didn't say anything because I knew it was my own fucking fault. So I just ate my
So why didn't
Subway
you just
sandwich.
ask for a fucking packet of mustard?
There ain't no mustard packets at Subway. That's not real.
Okay, just ask for him to fill like one of those little fucking cups of it.
Maybe I
You
should.
know they have them.
No, but it was already done. The deed was already done. I left with the sandwich. The sandwich didn't have mustard on it. And whenever you order anything that
Riley.
you have to like put all the ingredients on, it's like it's up to you to order what you want on it. There's always that risk that like you're gonna go through the whole selection process, and at the end
There's
you're
always that
like,
risk you're going to
"Fuck!"
be afraid of talking to someone. Yes.
Riley.
I forgot.
Riley, stop me if you've heard this one.
Okay.
You are the largest issue in the galaxy.
Oh, 'cause I'm fat?
Yeah.
So I'm the largest one? Yeah, wow. Good.
I figured you would
Wow,
have gotten
good
that joke
bit.
by now.
Round of applause for Centipede,
Wow,
everybody. What a
you did
fucking...
it.
I figured someone would have told you that before. I just generally figure that every fat joke has been made to you.
Yes. Literally every possible fat joke that could be made. I've run the whole gamut. Shinji, make a fat joke, go.
The podcast doesn't have enough space for that.
Okay.
Damn, actually got him.
But yeah, it's like imagine you're ordering a pizza online and you're like, I want sausage and pepperoni on that, but you don't click
And then
on...
they tell you you're too fat to eat this.
Yeah, get fucked.
You click but you don't actually click on the sausage, and then the pizza gets there and it's just pepperoni, and it's like, what the fuck?
Well,
not what I
the worst part is
wanted.
if you did it right, and then they
You would have
gaslight
to eat a
you.
pepperoni and sausage pizza.
But no, they gaslight you about it, so you're not quite sure if you did it.
Like, no, sir, you just said pepperoni. It's like, no, wait.
No, I know I did. I know.
That doesn't sound like gaslighting if it's true. I don't think it counts as gaslighting if you're just telling someone the truth.
Well, no, but what if you actually did press it, and then like you
that
you
would
did?
go against the whole point of this issue, unless Riley has fallen for the bait.
Right, but no, that's the real issue, is you're not quite sure if you fucked it up or not.
Yeah. You can have
The
this
real
issue and
is
not even
Riley
know that
getting
you have it.
Yeah, Riley asked for the mustard. He just didn't get it.
Nah,
But he is
I
so
don't think I asked
polite.
for the mustard.
He's so polite that he just let the fucking store guy gaslight him into telling him he doesn't get mustard.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Look at Riley. He is clearly having troubles with not having enough food to eat. You're starving him of some quality mustard.
Listen, mustard is low calorie, okay? I want...
Damn it, Jared.
Bro,
That's a-
Jared.
Jared ate all the mustard.
Yeah! That fucking pedophile bitch came in and drank all my mustard.
Do you think he still gets fucking Subway in prison?
I'd have to imagine. They're sending him some sandwiches. I mean, come on.
No, he's probably getting the Grand Slam daily.
Oh god.
No, I'm sure he's doing just fine in there. He got beat up that one time pretty quick after he got arrested. That was pretty funny. I don't know about pretty quick, but I think it was within the first year or two. He got his ass kicked.
Well, of course he did. Prisons are notoriously violent. Isn't it really great that, like, we put everyone who does any kind of crime together, so a pothead's getting raped by, like, a serial murderer?
Yeah, the prison system, great, no flaws.
You know what
That-
the AIDS rates in prisons are? The state's
100%
basically
everyone.
Yeah,
All of
the
them.
state basically sentences you to AIDS.
Yes, dude. You're sentenced to life with AIDS.
Oh man. Oh, that's great. But yeah, fucking crime. Forget to ask the mustard on your sandwich. Fucking night ruined, day ruined, life ruined.
Has
Really.
anyone
I'll
has
never
anyone
come back.
put in? Has anyone suggested rape as an issue? I feel
No.
like that's a pretty big issue.
It's too much of a boat grab.
Yeah. It would just be brownie points. No one is actually against rape.
I'm for rape, honestly.
Maybe
We need
we'll
more of it.
Hey, maybe we'll bring it in next month.
Yeah.
That's a joke that nobody
All
gets
right.
yet, but will get in a couple weeks, and it'll be funny.
Oh no, Riley has a plan.
We're doing quick fix month next month.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be
Guys,
great.
It's gonna be great. But there's your reveal.
Alright.
I don't know why I decided I wanted to reveal it by secretly whispering, doing fake whispers.
Epic.
But yeah, forgetting the mustard
Alright.
on your
Assume
sandwich,
that's how you
forgetting to
roll.
ask for things when you order food, fucking bullshit. You
Okay.
don't have the food that you want, and it sucks, and that's my issue. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
Alright,
Is it my
Centipede,
turn?
I need at least 10 minutes out of you.
All right. All right. So first issue I got. So
Wait, first?
everyone. Yeah, I have 2 issues. Or am I only allowed to do one? I thought
You
last
can
time I was
have
here, we
2
did
if you
2.
want. Yeah, because I think you were on a 3-person episode. The idea
Oh,
is we
okay.
want to
Well,
have
then
at
I'll-
least
then I'll
4
only
issues.
do one.
Okay.
I'll only do one then. So this was I sort of had the idea to do this podcast at all because I saw a little bit the Endless Jest did a little rant about this and I thought it was genius. So I'm gonna expand on it. And I've been stewing about it for years, but especially today.
Okay.
All right. Sound criminals.
Sound criminals. Okay.
All right. So this is a cancerous breed of human being that unfortunately takes up most of the population.
Okay.
And
Usually black.
And they come in different subsets, come in different factions, but they all fall into the group of sound criminals. All right. So, first group of people, leaf blower people. Stop. Get a fucking rake. We've had rakes for like centuries. Just get a damn rake.
Yeah, but
I
leaf blowers
want
are
to know-
faster and take less effort.
Have
Yeah,
you ever
right,
tried to
you-
rake fucking like
Yeah, I know.
2 acres? That's
How
awful.
about okay? This is my what that's everyone's retort, right? Okay, so what if there was like what's a thing that we all agree is a pain in the ass that you have to do? Like washing what's the thing? that everyone has to do that is a pain in the ass. Give me
Talking to
something.
Centipede.
No, give me something.
I don't know. A lot of things are a
Some
pain in the
mundane
ass.
human activity. I don't know. Paying taxes.
Yes.
All right, let's say there's a free, like TurboTax, whatever. They'll do your taxes for you, but it sets off a huge alarm in every house in America.
Oh, I do that.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Okay. See, that's because you're not a human and you have zero regard for other people. Okay? I actually care about other people, so I don't want to make their lives miserable just to make my leaf job a little easier.
I think it also depends on what time you use equipment like that.
In Centipede's ideal world, everybody cuts their lawn by like busting out a pair of scissors and just like crawling around.
Don't worry. I have a bit on that. Okay.
This is
that's
worst
actually
issue.
My next thing, people who have lawns, stop, kill yourself. I don't. Yeah. Then
Everyone who does not live in a shitty apartment has a lawn.
I don't have a goddamn lawn.
Honestly, I
Do you
think
live in a
everyone
shitty
should
apartment?
Well, I think everyone
No,
should have a
I
garden
live in a
instead of a
house.
lawn, but you know,
Yes,
that's
just have a
Then how
garden.
is there
Then
no?
you don't have to ruin everyone's life with your damn lawnmower.
Is there no
It's not
grass
that
in your
bad.
yard at all?
I mean, there's a little bit, but it's a garden. We have like flowers.
Okay.
Like, get your King of the Hill, like 1990s goddamn like suburb house out of here with your fucking lawn.
Most people who do not live in apartments have lawns.
I know, and it's a problem. It's the largest issue in the galaxy, and it needs to stop.
This issue is terrible.
This is awful.
Anything that makes a sound, stop doing it. Just do it more inefficiently instead.
Anything that literally terrorizes the entire neighborhood with the most aggressive, annoying sounds in the world. Yes, that's the problem.
I thought you were going to talk about like people who like bass boost their cars and drive through your neighborhood, because that. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's a sound criminal.
That's just as bad.
But like lawnmowers and shit, like what time do you wake up, man?
Basic everyday.
I'm not in some weird meditation hypersleep where nothing can wake me up.
Yeah, but
if
like
there's a blaring noise in my ear, I'm probably gonna wake up.
Yeah, what time though?
Usually,
noon.
Well, I go to I have this I have this thing called school, and so I have to get up at like 7 a.m. every day, and I have to deal with this shit every day.
Yeah, so what's the
problem? It's miserable. It literally ruins my life. It's the reason I tried to kill myself. I never told anyone.
Yeah,
it's the reason I never was able to get on the issue crew.
So many people were mowing their lawns and blowing their leaves.
There's these. They make like if it's really that much of an issue, they make like sleep headphones that would block this for you.
Maybe just don't do it. Maybe just be a human. Why do I need to buy some
people are you're the one who's not a human. You're the one who's a strange human because you aren't just willing to accept the sounds that these basic fucking appliances make.
I live in a place where they mandate grass signs
so that I can block out your like what you can just be. Fuck you. Next, train conductors, stop with your goddamn whistles. Okay.
What do you mean that saves lives?
Yeah, it saves. Okay, all right. So we got some things. All right. So here's a few things that you might be able to tell.
Jimmy's a crackhead.
Shut
up! Over by a train.
I will kill you.
Centipede, do you have an Endless Just Patreon post in front of you that you're reading from?
No.
Okay.
No. First thing about trains that makes it a little bit, you might be able to tell it's there. First of all, they're huge. You can see them from miles away.
Okay. What about blind people? They can't see the trains coming.
What if you're in like a vehicle and it's coming around a corner?
Second of all,
have you ever heard of a tree?
You can hear it fucking chugging. and shit.
Not
You
if
can-
you're
you
in
can
a
hear that. And
not
third
if
of
you're
all,
in a
I don't
vehicle.
know, it shakes the damn earth.
Yeah, once
By the
again,
time
not,
you
maybe
feel
not if
that,
you're in a
you can tell.
vehicle.
if you're close enough and you can't react quick enough to get out of harm's way, if you're fucking.
Well,
feeling
then do I need to hear your whistle all day, or should it be only in emergency scenarios?
I don't know, man. I used to live next to like a major train line. I never had this issue.
that, and you just learn to tune the noise out, so even
Yeah.
when it's blaring, you can completely ignore it.
You fuck, I hate you.
This is a
Kind of
terrible
issues, I'm
issue,
gonna be real.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Next is people who like honk their car horns. Kill yourself. Never. No one that is a reasonable, acceptable human being has honked their car horn more than like 3 times in the past 5 years.
Yeah, I'll mostly agree with you there. I think there do exist circumstances, but they're much rarer than the amount of horning that people are doing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
people that
everyone hates
literally,
each
like,
other, so
they
it's
see
like
someone driving like a little bit weird, and so they have to go bam and make sure everyone can hear their cool shiny toy with the big noise.
I don't know, man. I like no one knows how to drive anymore. That's kind of an issue. Like,
You think the people honking their fucking horns know how to
No,
drive?
but-
Do you know how to drive? You should.
but you know
die.
they're like facing death every
Oh, yeah.
day, and like
They're
the only
facing
outlet they
death.
have for it is like honking their horn. Just let them have it, man.
Oh my god.
No,
Let them
I'm
have this one
I'm not.
thing.
I'm not on Worf's team on this one. Fuck off with the fucking horns. That is unnecessary most of the time.
No,
Next
they're
up,
useful.
motorcycles. Anyone who has ever owned a motorcycle, die.
Hey,
Okay.
that's not cool. I
Come
lost
on,
a
man.
friend of
Motorcycles
mine because
are
of it.
motorcycles are literal. Okay, so you would think that guys wouldn't be very proud of having like a thing that they go around that's super loud and huge that tells everyone that they have a small penis. But motorcycles are pretty popular. And it's pretty strange. Because
Have you ever ridden one?
I have a big bike that makes a lot of noise. It's so
But, like,
cool.
have you ever ridden one?
I don't care. I don't care
It's
to.
like a
and
huge
I think-
adrenaline rush, man.
Okay, great.
Like these
Go
guys
to
are all
some
junkies.
Go to some fucking motorcycle park. Don't
No.
ruin the highway with your like ruin my whole life forever and make me go deaf.
It sounds like you just need some like noise canceling earbuds, man.
It sounds like you should kill yourself. And then final thing. This is the biggest one. This is the worst one. This makes everything I've said so far look like a joke.
Guys, do you want
This
to guess
is
what this is?
the
It's gonna be
biggest-
like the most like mundane, obvious thing that everyone
This is-
does.
Dude, it's gonna be some guy
The
running the
biggest-
blender.
No, blenders are fine because there's no other way that you can do blender shit. That's what, and also it's in your own house.
Yeah,
and, like, other
driving
people
cars, literally
outside
kill
can do it.
yourself, man. Just walk.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No.
You have a bike?
Okay, no, the biggest one, the worst sound criminal of all. You know, when you go on like you go with your friends out, you go out with your friends, you go to some parties, some like retreat or something. The guy with the acoustic guitar. There's always the fucking guy.
No,
That
acoustic
brings his
guitars are
acoustic
based. No, this
guitar
is bad.
along.
Bad
Do you not know
issue.
what a
Vote
bird
it
is?
down.
Spends-
You can't vote it
Spends
down.
the
But vote other
whole
ones up.
time, spends the whole time fucking singing with their acoustic guitar.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Stop.
It adds
Kill
to
yourself.
You gotta
atmosphere.
just
Oh yeah,
turn
it
more
adds to
people.
the atmosphere. It adds to the atmosphere. What if
Nice.
like, if I was? It's like if
You
the
can't tell
the
me
equivalent
that
would
I'm
be
like wrong for not wanting to go into a game store, and then tell me like some guy adding to like the cultural expression of an area is bad.
the cultural expression of an area, aka this guy playing acoustic guitar when no one wants him to.
I think
Everyone
I think
agrees.
it's just you.
The guy with the acoustic guitar is no, dude. Like, talk to a person. Like, go outside, talk to anyone. They hate the guy with the acoustic guitar.
But
Everyone,
who's
whenever
giving
the
him
guy with the-
money?
everyone with the. No, I'm not talking about the guy that's working. I'm talking about like it's always
No,
like the girl
they put
bringing
like
her
a jar
boyfriend
out and
along.
they play guitar and people give them money. It's great.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the guy that is in your friend group that is like a rich white guy that has the acoustic guitar and is
What?
performing songs
Who is
Wait,
this guy?
with you guys.
I've
on your
never heard of
fucking-
this guy. This is
maybe
this
at
is
like
new.
parties,
It's
but
always
like there's
yeah,
already
at
music
parties.
happening
There's
at
always like
parties.
there's always like some girl that brings her boyfriend along or just some guy, and whenever the guy leaves, everyone's like, holy shit, thank God the guy with the fucking acoustic guitar left. We can now never have to hear that stupid fucking guy again. It's
I'd be
like
the guy
everyone
like
hates him.
I'd be the guy clapping for him. Like I would
that's
enjoy
great.
the acoustic guitar guy.
I like this.
I love you. I am the summer you are the lover. I lose one. Hours.
That sounds
It goes on
great.
for hours.
Do you know what a bard
Forever.
is? Like this used to be like a thing that was everywhere. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
Maybe-
whatever happened to
maybe-
bards?
Yeah,
We
you
need
know
to
what's
get
also a
bards
thing that
back.
used to be around
Yeah.
everywhere that is not everywhere anymore? Nazis.
Nah, I think those might be more everywhere than they used to be. They used to really be in one place, and now they're
Yeah, they were
everywhere.
kind of
Nazis,
like
you know what? I'm gonna say it. The guy with the acoustic guitar, comparable.
comparable to Hitler.
Yes,
Yes.
worse, actually.
Damn.
Significantly so.
I don't know, man. I like music. I like when people play music. It's
I
great.
don't. All music should die. Everyone should die. That's my final message. Everyone-
All music should die. Everyone should die.
I don't know, man. I think this is the worst issue. And like there was like great points to make, but you've made the worst points.
Okay, whatever. You're just not enlightened enough. You don't
Yeah, I
get
feel
it.
like I've just learned to live with most of these things you're describing. Like it's not
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
Just
It's
give it a few
not-
years, man. It'll be fine. You're fine.
Maybe smoke some pot, chill out.
Centipedes just
Alright.
like, do not don't encourage such things. Centipede. Well, that's it, everybody. The podcast is over. Thanks for listening to it. Centipede.
Everybody say bye.
No, we're not leaving. We gotta do the plugs. Centipede. Stop with this shit. Centipede. Where can they find you on the internet? Tell them all about your new Sonic the Hedgehog
yeah.
channel.
Go out to youtube.com/@Sonic the Centipede. It's a cool channel that I'm going to be posting weekly Sonic analysis videos and maybe other stuff in between that is like meme stuff. Consistent shit. Go on, subscribe. And I also have other channels. I have a anime channel that I haven't uploaded to in a while, and I have a sort of second channel thing, Drowning in Centipedes. Check it out. Yeah.
Nice. Is your second channel called Drowning in Centipedes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I wonder if it's a reference to anything. Gingy, where can our listeners find you?
I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/ppafgingy. I also run a video game podcast called Pixels, Polygons, and Fun that I do with Riley, and you can listen to that wherever podcasts are
Whoa.
found.
I thought that ended. That's still
No.
going?
Uh-uh.
Oh. Okay. So you're just okay.
No, we're
Just
about
what?
to record episode 251.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
big.
we're
It was
still
big
going.
250 last week. I didn't realize.
Wow. Jesus. I thought it did it go on a hiatus for a while?
I left for a while.
Why do I feel like it went on a hiatus? Whatever.
I mean, it definitely did for a bit. See, you are correct. It did, but it's been back.
Not as long as Centipede is thinking though. I could tell that
No,
Centipede's
it
thinking
did
of
go
those
on a break
memories.
for a little bit, but not very long. But
Anyway,
yeah, that's
where
still
you find
going.
him.
I know I brought it up on Pixels prior, but I'm finally making progress in that party card game of mine that I designed. I am getting one step closer to getting it commercially made, so if anyone has any interest in it, let me know.
Yo, I am a card game god. Let me see your rules. I will help you make it better.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm down. I'm down for that.
Fuck yeah. I'm in. I'm so in. I'm more in than you believe.
But
All
yeah,
right.
that's pretty much about it.
All right, I'm Warficus. You can find me at True Warficus on Twitter or just Warficus on Rumble. I stream on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I'm currently playing through Fallout Blind Tuesdays, so you should watch that. It's funny. I kill people.
Hell yeah.
I need to remember to tune into that and watch it. I keep forgetting.
Just watch the VOD. It was fucking funny. I walk into Shady Sands after doing everything right, and then I accidentally aggro them and kill the whole town.
Nice. I know. I'm stuck on the fence on the next game I want to stream on Twitch. Like I'm right down in the middle. I don't know which one. So I
Wait,
got.
just in case there are any long time listeners, this new channel isn't gonna be like the fucking other channels where it is either insane or it just stops after a while. It's gonna be consistent and fucking normal videos. I promise. I won't deviate from it.
Good luck.
Centipede, you did that after 2 other plugs in the middle of someone else's plug.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you were already.
well, my
Everyone was already other. Like, I don't know. I thought since Gingy started his plug up again, I could start mine up again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you gotta
use
wait
my
your
plug.
turn,
You know what? Just treat
Centipede.
me like. Oh, I don't matter. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck
You
Warficus.
don't.
Who even wants to know what they're doing?
When this show started, I was very against Gingy, but now I'm like way more on Gingy's side.
Yeah, Gingy's pretty cool.
Gingy's a legend. He's literally
He's like an
best
underdog,
friend.
you know. He's so it's so obvious that he's not gonna win that you kind of want him to.
Yeah, but he has
I
won.
don't know if I
He's
should
won my
feel
respect.
complimented.
The ultimate
Insulted,
win.
right?
He does kind of suck, though.
The ultimate win is the respect of the centipede.
That's true. That's true. What
I made
better
myself
prize
sound
could
like
there be?
I I made myself sound like some sort of fucking like deity. Like
The respect of the
The
centipede.
respect of the
the
centipede must
centipede.
be earned.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a really good album name, though.
The respect of the centipede.
No, it is not.
Folks, my issue is forgetting to ask for things when you order food.
Wow. My issue was sound criminals.
Mine was metagame haters.
Fuck, what was fine? No, I'm just
Inventory.
fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you guys.
Okay.
It's delayed inventory updates.
That was
Okay.
a delayed inventory update on Gingy's brain.
Whoa!
Thanks for listening to the Issue Crew. Goodbye.
Everybody say bye.
Goodbye.
I don't like being told what to do.
I'm supposed to be
Silly. Goofy.
making a reference to something that no one knows except Riley.